is going to work, because it usually works correctly when you want it to. Anyone's out there though, tell me what you're up to on a Sunday. What do I feel like? I've been absent off of YouNow forever, since before I had any of the stuff with my Bell's palsy. So it feels weird to be back on there when I haven't been on there in just so long. Let me also say, trying to be with a webcam, not the best, or your front-facing camera, not the best. Okay, is that good for primer? Put that in there. So I'm going to be going live on YouTube later, and I'm going to be doing the unboxing of all the swag from Gen Beauty, because I don't know if I can edit that. It's going to be a long video, so I was like, maybe I should just do it live and talk with people. That sounds like a lot more fun, so I'm going to try that. It looks like I have chicken pox, right? But I don't. That's the way that this dropper and foundation are. So we can't actually see anything in the viewfinder or in my mirror that's behind me, because I have my computer there. Look right? Do I feel like I'm ready to go to Coachella with this look here? I've never been to Coachella. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Coachella. I feel like I'm prematurely old, and I'm like, oh yeah, Coachella's just for all the evil. I don't know. Everyone makes funny faces when they're putting on makeup, and I am not exempt from that, for sure. So funny though, because I was reading this poll, I don't know, post on these sites. They're talking about how YouTubers, it's a pet peeve of theirs where they're on makeup and it's obviously not the right color or something. And I was thinking about that too, and I was like, well, I think sometimes it has to do with the lights, and a lot of it just ends up looking washed out once you get online. And so a lot of people will end up doing heavier looking makeup because of the fact that the lights, when you're filming, will tend to make whatever makeup you have seem lighter. And so, or like some people I know, they have separate makeup for filming because it's darker than they would normally wear, because of the lights and everything washing you out to even look like normal on screen. Then you use like a super dark foundation, which I thought was kind of smart too. But it's hard when they're watching and they're like, oh, it doesn't look like their color matches at all. And it's like, well, you can blame it on the lights, I think. Or sometimes though, some people get sent certain items in like PR thing, and if that's the color that's sent, then they're going to try and make do. And hopefully when all the rest of the stuff is on, you know, bronzer and all your highlights and everything, then hopefully the look comes together. But sometimes that is not the case. Is that looking better? This is like a really not great time, I know, to go live, because some people are like, they're hanging out with their families on Sundays, they're doing the church thing. But I feel like I gotta do it. This is when I gotta do it. So it is. I say that a lot. I don't know if you guys have any sayings that people say to you that ever get on your nerves, or you're like, oh, that's not how I say it. But I have these lash extensions on right now, and they look nice. I got them originally for like vacation because I was going to Arizona last week, and they're nice, but they're annoying. Okay, does that look any better? I think I lost an eyelash there. I think I need to brush my lashes, actually. We're thinking about it. I'm not anticipating that this live is probably very exciting for a lot of people, so I'm not going to be offended if there's not a lot of people watching. So it look better? Can you see some of my lashes? And of course some of them are falling out. Ittiest, bittiest baby lashes, and they will just break off from the weight of the extensions. I know. Okay, so that is on. Shall we powder? Or I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to do the whole highlighty thing because my face is pretty bright right now as is. My face looks completely different between the two different screens that I'm simulcasting from. On one I look completely pale, and the other one I feel like it looks kind of okay. I don't know what to believe. Oops, sorry. Okay, it looks kind of better. Does it look any better? I don't know if I would say it looks better. Okay, so maybe I should do a little bit of contouring. What do we think here? Oh, maybe one of the reasons I'm not getting any comments on Instagram is it's still saying that it's telling people that I'm going live. It hasn't actually acknowledged that I am live. Oops. My playground. For this, I kind of go by my ear and I forward. I know it looks a little harsh right now. It's okay. It's gonna get better. It will get better so it doesn't just look like a stripe down my face. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, you know what I haven't used? This is that new Sweetie Pie bronzer from Too Faced. It's actually not new, but it's new to me, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush. It's so pretty. It smells good too. I think one thing that's funny is you think your makeup looks good, and then you get on camera and there's like none of it is even on. So I'm always like, okay, when you think it looks good, go a little bit darker. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but it's the general rule of thumb. Okay. Just so funny because you look, it doesn't seem like I have much on, but then you look on the other one and it looks like it's just piled on. The lighting is, it's not great. Is this even saying that we're live? Oh, people are here and they waved. Sorry, I didn't see that because screen is hidden behind the other computer screen. Oh, sorry. Now I feel bad. I didn't know you were here. I don't know if I can fix this. Let me see here. I'm gonna try not to break this. This thing is on here tight. Which way? Which direction? I don't know if I can fix that. Snow happens. Oh, hey. Man, maybe I can make it taller? Maybe I can make it taller. But I don't know, man. Technology. What are you gonna do, right? Hold on one second. If you're out there, I'm sorry. What's up, Cassidy? If you're out there and you can hear me, how's it going? Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see if I can make it taller. Make it taller. Is it mean? No, it's not working yet. That's not the right thing to do. That's not the right thing. You don't know what I'm talking about because you can't see it, but that's this one for anyone on Instagram. Oh, yeah, I think I did it. There we go. Did I do it? Did I do it? Hopefully now I can read it. Okay. If anyone else happens to show up, there we go. There. Sorry if you didn't want to be that up close and personal to my face there. Okay. And do that. Now, should we do blush? We should probably do some blush. Which one? Which one? And honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do, so. I do have this new Tarte palette. It's really cute. Maybe I'll do that one. The only thing is, if the pans are like super duper close to each other, like, how do you actually get just your blush one color that you want without it being like a little smorgasbord of all of them? Okay, let's try one. What do we think? This is the color Genuine, and it's kind of like a coral shade. Kind of like it. Good. Is it too strong? Man, the color is so washed out on one screen. On the other, medium, and my mirror, it looks completely different too. So it's really hard to be able to gauge that. These blushes are pigmented. You're like, when is too much? I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like sometimes people don't do, and they should. It's so pretty. Okay. Oh man, how does that look? Does that look okay? Because like in the mirror, it's super heavy, and in one screen, it's like nothing. Man, I'm feeling like maybe I need to go over it. Just kind of tone that down a little. Sir? Boo, 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 boo. Okay. It feels a little better. Okay. I feel like I should put my eyebrows on. I feel like it should happen. What do I feel like? This is really hard because any of the mirrors I would normally use are actually hidden behind the phone and the computer screen that I'm using right now. So I feel like I can't look. Let's try this one. Do you guys have a love affair with your brows? I feel like they take a really long step in the process. It's hard to get them right because you've always got one brow that behaves fairly well, then you've got another brow that's just always going rogue. Pretty much no matter what you do. That whole brows should be sisters or cousins. to be twins, but man, sometimes I don't even think my brows are related, like in the same family at all. How are they looking? You would tell me if you hated them, right? I feel like that's been that really strong Instagram brow, which is great, but I just don't do that, and I don't feel like it's super realistic. Maybe that's just me. Or maybe it's just because my brows are so sparse, I just feel like I could never get that. I envy all those people who have those, bushy, perfect. That was not me. Sparse. And then, yes, I did some tweezing, but not a lot. There just wasn't a lot there to start with. And then last year, I got my brows microbladed, which was a good thing because at least it gives me a kind of follow, and it definitely made it so I felt my face look a lot better anytime at the house without makeup, to at least a little bit of something there. By the way, if anyone cares right now what I'm using, it's the brow sculpting wax from Fiona's. There's that. Just so funny because I feel like I've got a million brow products and yet still am never happy or set with my brows. And now I'm over to this brow dip brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if you guys are one of the Anastasia or Anastasia Beverly Hills. You could let me know. I think Anastasia sounds fancier and I meant to be, but you never know. No matter, always fighting with my eyebrows. Hey, Charlie. I'm probably super boring. I am just getting ready to do a YouTube live where I'm going to be kind of showing the products that we got at Gen Beauty, from like the general creator bag, the cocktail party bag, and I was originally going to shoot a video, but like honestly, I felt like it was going to be an hour-long video. There was just no way to do it. It's like, if I'm going to be yapping at people for an hour, at least they should be able to yap back, and we could do it maybe. So we're going to give that a shot. Hey, it's hard to see some of the comments because it's at the bottom of the screen, but it was really nice of you to pop in and say hi. Happy Sunday. Are you doing anything today? Oh man, I feel like I ruined it. How's that? Is that better? Man, you guys have to ignore this huge, giant pimple that popped up over here. Man, it's not looking so good. Maybe I can cover that up somehow. Is there anything I can do to you to cover you up? Is that helping? Or is that making it worse? I don't think that was helping. It just made it lighter around the base. Okay, let's try. I'll try a little bit of you. Ooh, that's really light. Okay. Now I have this huge circle. I'll try and blend that out with my finger a little. Is anyone else in the camp where it used to be that cover-up was, or concealer was to conceal blemishes, pimples, and all that stuff, and now it's just, used all over the face, almost in like what a foundation is, right? Always in the center of the face too, making everything look super bright. And I feel like the way that some people use foundation, or use it like foundation, makes you go through it so fast. I don't know if that's any better. Man, maybe it's just hopeless. Maybe it's hopeless. Okay, so what do we got left? Eyes. We should do something with the eyes, right? What should we do? I do have this Luxe Kitten palette that I haven't tried out yet. This was from the BoxyCharm from a little bit ago. Maybe I should give that a shot. Let's see here. Start with a little bit of all over. I feel like I'm so basic. I hardly ever do like super exciting things with makeup. Like it's rare. One time I was doing a live actually. It was a Get Ready With Me on YouTube, and I was going to this holiday party, and I was letting the people online decide like what colors I should do, and it was like, do navy blue and gold, and I was like, holy moly, and I did, and it was like, it was a step out of my comfort zone, and it was fun, but it was not probably something that I would pick out for myself, because I'm usually pretty boring. Pig Puppy is watching. If you're still here, hey, how's it going, Pig Puppy? And if you want to, say where you're from. I'm from Seattle. Just, you probably don't. It's okay. Okay, what do we think here? Should we go in with a little bit darker color? Yeah. We don't know where this look is taking us. We don't know. Canada, sweet. Thank you for being here on a Sunday. Appreciate it. You have any big plans today? What are you guys up to on a Sunday? Oh, thank you for becoming a fan. That's really nice. Okay, doing a little bit darker color. I think it's so funny. Okay, not for nothing, but like, could we get a few more Asian makeup artists, like guru people on YouTube? Because I never know what to do with monolid. I don't get to have that beautiful crease that a lot of ethnicities get to have. So when people are doing all of those beautiful eye looks, sometimes I can't do them. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that sometimes people need to realize that eye shapes are different. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you have school tomorrow. Oh, okay. I don't know. I know that a lot of kids were on spring break this week. I don't know. Were you on spring break this week? Or I don't know how your school system works up there. If any different, if you guys are on semesters, trimesters, however that works. But I know a lot of kids here in this area, in Seattle area, they were all on spring break, the finishing this week. So they'll all be back to school. Oh, early March. Oh, okay, sweet. Early March. Did you do anything fun? Yeah, what's happening with my eye look, just FYI, so. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I want some stuff, some more like dark browns, and I don't think this palette's giving it to me, so I'm gonna switch real quick. What? I think I'm gonna bring out this one from Tarte. Yeah. Okay. Did you guys ever get this one? I think this one's actually really good. It's really pretty. It's very basic, I know, but that's me. I'm a basic lover. Okay, I'm gonna bring this out here. I'm gonna bring this a little bit. Did you go anyone for your? Is that doing anything? Is that even showing up? No, it doesn't really look like it's showing up very well, does it? Man, okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to go harder. Maybe I'm gonna have to go a little bit harder. Maybe I'll go a little bit darker. Scary, scary. Oh man, because you can always get darker, but it's really hard if you've gone too far back, right? So sometimes I get a little nervous when you got the dark colors. But I'm using a big fluffy brush, so it's not super concentrated in color. So maybe that helps. Yes, no. So it wasn't last week. Was it last weekend? Gosh, I've got my days all mixed up now. I went to a beauty conference in Los Angeles that is called Gen Beauty. And we got these cool goodie bags and items, and I even was invited to the Creator Day is what they call it, and we got to do workshops and get to learn from and hear from some bigger YouTubers in the beauty community, which was so cool. I thought that was super fun. And they gave us some goodies there, and then they gave us some goodies. We went to the cocktail party that evening. Oh gosh, I got some fallout there, didn't I? And so I thought about creating a video showing all of the goodies that I got. And then I remember last year's goodie bag one where I didn't even have all the extra stuff that I was unboxing, and that video was half an hour. And I was like, oh gosh, this video is going to take forever, and I honestly don't want to sit there and edit the whole thing. So I'm doing the lazy thing, and I'm going to do a live video of the unboxing over on my YouTube channel. If I'm going to get camera flash Instagram or something like that. Oh, thank you for inviting people to the broadcast. That's really awesome of you. By the way, before anyone else actually shows up, I don't know if you know this, but if you wanted to follow on my Instagram, I think it's my Instagram right now, I have a contest that is going, it's a gift, goes until next week, and a winner then, so you may want to follow that post because it's on, which one is it? You'll see it. It says giveaway on it, so go check it. Like maybe a week ago, follow me on YouTube, then you can have a chance of winning. And I've got a whole bunch of makeup goodies that I'm giving away. So, giving you first insider scoop information. Because I haven't had that many like entries, so you could have a higher chance of winning. Okay. How's that look? Is that looking any better? Man, I do have some fallout. I think I need something darker. Maybe dark. What do I have dark? I'll pull this over here. Yeah, maybe this one. Maybe, oh my gosh, the camera's way over here. Way over here. All right, I'm gonna do this one and see what happens. But I know these ones are a lot more, these are a lot more pigmented. Oh gosh, if my husband were watching, he gets so mad when I say these ones because technically correct, he wants me to say these. And I'm like, I'm trying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll get it right. It's just habit though. I don't know if you have any grammar habits that just kind of, that's just one of them. Does that look better? It's also hard to like see if it's blended out or not. Doing it? Am I doing it? Do they look even? No, they don't really look even, do they? Man. They don't look even. And I feel like it's gone way rogue outside of the... It went rogue. It went rogue. Okay, maybe I'm just going to have to turn this into like a bigger smoky, smoked out bottom lash line than I thought I was going to originally. The more you smoke it out, then the less bad it looks, right? That's the hope anyway. Man, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of starting to see that some of the craziness around always doing liner is starting to die down a little, which is great because I have a funny little odd eye shape, and so it actually sometimes it's really difficult to do a wing even. And not only that, but I have slightly hooded eyes, so I feel like I have to do this extra thick line for you to even see. And I always feel like it's just seeing how thick I have to make it on the top just to even see it, because the eye will kind of like fold back over and you won't see the wing as much. Okay, is that better? I'm so jealous of all the people who have those beautiful, like, beautiful eyelids that you can do cut creases and all that cool stuff with. I feel like sometimes I can't really do that just with my eye shape and everything. All right, let's see. Are we starting to come together? How do we like it? Okay. I don't know about you guys, sometimes I really like a kohl liner on the bottom and then a felt on the top. Personally, that just always feels more comfortable to me. This is actually a dark hunter green. And this is by GRWM, and actually last year at the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And then they've been since then, and I have to say, these are really good. And I haven't heard a lot of people talk about these. They're really good. I think that color is just kind of fun for that pop color at the bottom. Let's see here. I need a mirror. I need a mirror for this because the mirror is way too far away. Sorry if I'm blocking anyone here. Does everyone make funny faces when they're when they're doing eyeliner and mascara? It's just a thing, right? It's just a thing. So this felt tip liner is the one from M Cosmetics and Michelle. She did a really good job with these. I really like these. And they're not that expensive. They're like $15 for them, but they're really good. How far out should I bring it? Pretty good? I feel like I needs a little, what do you guys, little thing. Does that look better? Not bad. I'm telling you, man, so good. that moment where you're like, oh, doing pretty good. Just left it alone. So I have those moments totally with my eyeliner. And you're like, oh gosh, they don't match. And then the smokiness of it all gets bigger and bigger. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have that one, but my eyes are different, like, shapes and sizes, so it looks funny if you don't kind of overdraw on one side to match the other, if you know what I mean. It's one of those moments where I was like, I should have just left it alone. Should have left it alone. Okay, there's that. Yeah, I think I'm missing just that little pop of color, like underneath the brow bone and underneath. So I think I'm gonna use highlighter to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Yes. I am feeling like we need some gold. I'm also gonna take a look at this. I'm going to place it right under the brow bone. Just regular foundation, actually. Because I don't want to brighten it up too much, but I want it to be consistent. So, what else is kind of skin colored besides what you would put on your skin? Do a little bit in between. How's that? That looks a little cleaner. Yeah. I did not go under with concealer, really carve out my brows. I'm not one of those who's a super strong brow lover. Oh, man, I have to say this giant pimple is just not helping the day though. Okay, shall we do just a teeny bit of color? I find the right one. I think this one. And maybe we'll actually do a little bit of Fix Plus on this guy. And we're gonna go in here. And we're gonna just lighten. Oh, too much. I went too far. I went rogue. It's okay. I'll make it match. Too far? Would you be much? Ooh, I totally just spilled it all over my face too. Okay. This went a little different than expected. It's alright. We're gonna make the It's happy accident. It's very Bob Ross. Happy highlight. Happy inner corner highlight. Is that a little better? Okay. It's a little bright on that inner corner. It's okay. I'm not hating it. I think I'm gonna go back and do just a little bit more of that original gold, I think. Alright, I'll go in with something fun from like the mermaid palette. See how we do a tiny bit of sparkle. Did I go too far? It's okay. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a basic look. And here's all this extra spark. I don't know, sometimes it goes rogue. Sometimes. Okay. And sometimes what I'm going to do is I will take a clean brush that has no product on it and I will kind of make it be all muddy together. Just a big fluffy one. And in my mind, I feel like it kind of melts stuff together. I don't know if that's true. There we go. Okay. How are we feeling? Not bad? What do we think? Not bad. Okay. I'm going to do a setting spray, and then to be firing up YouTube to do that unboxing. I'm going to be testing out the lips. Gosh, shouldn't have done that, should I? Okay. It's already here. I'm going to spray it. That is the Locket by Kat Von D. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Kat Von D. Oh, what should we do for lips? What should we do for lips? I'm going to do one of these new glosses, and I think I'm going to do a crayon color. Yeah. Start with this Tarte Lippy Lingerie in Enchanting. I needed a small mirror. The mirror's so far, I can't do this without. It went a little raspberry on me. I'm gonna make it work. That was very Tim Gunn, right? Make it work. What do we think of that? Okay, now I'm gonna cover it with a gloss. I did bring my Fenty gloss with me, but I don't know where it is right now. Oops, I just stuck my finger in my highlighter. So smooth. Okay. There we go. That looks a little better. It's the ugliest faces. Ugliest faces when you're putting on lipstick and doing mascara and all that stuff. I know. Kind of feel like the edges. Oh, you know what I haven't done either? I haven't done highlight. Where's that brush? I feel like I need to clean that up. Clean that up a little. Is that better? Okay, now we're gonna do some highlights. I forgot, I did the highlight on the eyes, but then I never actually did it anywhere else. You know what? I've been wanting to try this out. This is that pure one that I got in BoxyCharm. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna get a highlighty brush. I'm gonna use like a fluffy one like this. I'm gonna go at it. Oh, I got some blush too. Oops. Okay, we're gonna dot, and let's see how we. You guys tell me. Do we like this? Ooh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Are you guys a tip of the nose highlight or no? Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. I know that the lighting in here is like not great, so you're probably like, what are you piling on your face? It's okay. I know. I come at it like this. I'm gonna come at it like this. Ooh, when it hits the light. Ooh, like? Do we like? I think we might like it. I'm not really a tip of the nose highlight. Maybe I'll do that. My nose is looking a little wide, though. I wonder if I should give it a shot with, let's see here. What color's on here? I know I already said I was like gonna, oops, that's not right. I already set everything. What do you say? Sometimes you think you're done and you're not really done. I'll try this real quick and see what happens. I'm just gonna do a light. I'm not that big usually into nose contour, but I'm just giving it a little because it feels like it's just, maybe it's the highlight on the nose. It feels like it's a little crazy right now. It needs some toning down. But I'm not going to do a lot. Does that look better? Does that look better? to know when you're going too far, and when you're going off of the phone, you're like, is that, is this, and then you're gonna like not be in front of the mirror and be like, oh, I went way too far with that. Way too far. So, if you are just tuning in, I was saying I am getting so that I can do a live. So I'm going to go in and talk about all of the stuff that I got from Beauty, which was, what was that, maybe 2 weeks ago now, 2 weekends ago. So I'm excited. And I was originally going to, maybe I'll do two. I was originally going to film it and just edit it as a separate, but I was like, oh my gosh, the last time I did it, the video was like 30 minutes and only one bag, and this time there's like 4 bags. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get through this without actually talking to people and just doing it together. So I'm gonna go that we're here, and I'm gonna go back in with original skin color. I'm gonna go just down the sides of the nose, not a lot, just so I can feel like it's a little more skin color here, which makes that contour stand out just a little bit more. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Then, because if those lines are a little harsh, I'm just going to give it one little do-over. Okay. Now I think I'm actually really done. So I'm going to give myself one more spritz. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go get started on my Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram, but my YouTube live. So I'm going to get that all set up, and I'll see you guys over there in a second.